और दोस्तों, अब वक्त हुआ है उस इंटरव्यू का जिसका मैंने पहले जिक्र किया था। हम आपकी मुलाकात कराने वाले हैं यूएस की जो नेशनल टीम है, नेशनल क्रिकेट टीम है, उसके कैप्टन के साथ। ये कौन है? वेल, ही इज़ अ इंडियन बोर्न अमेरिकन नाउ. He made his first class debut for Mumbai in 2013-2014 Ranji Trophy. उसके बाद उन्होंने विजय हजारे ट्रॉफी भी खेली है. And the best part is, he was part of the team that played the World Cup, the Under-19 2010 team, जिन्होंने न्यूजीलैंड में खेला था. आजकल वो एक सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर हैं, लेकिन जो क्रिकेट का पैशन है वो अभी तक उसे पूरा फॉलो करते हैं. तो आइए वेलकम करते हैं सौरभ नेत्रवालकर का. सौरभ, वेलकम टू द शो. और सौरभ, हमें बताइए कि आपकी जो जर्नी थी क्रिकेट की वो कैसे शुरू हुई और आप यूएस टीम क्रिकेट टीम के कैप्टन कैसे बने. जस्ट वॉक अस थ्रू दैट वंडरफुल जर्नी.
Yeah, definitely. So obviously it started like any other kid in India would start. Cricket is the most popular sport. We all grew up watching and living cricket. I grew up in a colony in the suburbs of Mumbai, and my dad used to love to play cricket. He had played back for his college, and he used to play in the colony, in the building. I used to join. I just grew up learning cricket in the 90s, lot of craze.
Of course.
I watched and idolized all the Indian cricketers, trying to copy them on the field. Started with the soft tennis ball, rubber ball cricket in the backyard. And at the age of 10, basically, my dad took me to an open selection trials in Churchgate.
Achha.
It's basically an academy of Dilip Bensarkar sir. And that's when I got actually selected in the under 13 category for their academy. And that's when sort of my formal training started.
Okay.
And I used to basically travel after school for an hour in the local trains of Mumbai. And I used to go 5 days a week, 3 hours training in the afternoon, morning, and stuff like that. That's when my proper journey started. And then I gradually grew up the ranks. I played under 13 for Mumbai. Then under 15, I played for Mumbai. I did well there. I got selected in the West Zone team. Gradually made it to the National Academy in the under 15 level. And gradually under 17, under 19. Under 19 was my peak year when I was age 16. In the national tournament, under 19, I actually was the highest wicket taker in the local tournament all over India. And that's when I got my break, where I got picked for the India under 19 team.
So tell me, how was that? वो क्या experience that we picked for, playing for India under 19? That has to be something very special. Maybe talk to us about that.
Obviously, when you start playing cricket as a kid, you dream of wearing that logo on your chest and, play, hearing the national anthem play and giving your best for the country. I think that was really a proud feeling. And the feeling was that all the years of hard work were paying off. And it was proud to play alongside the best in the country. So, yeah, it was really a...
Well, and best in the world as well. And मुझे मालूम है कि जब आपने under 19 खेला था, if I'm not wrong, you took probably the most wickets for India, right?
That's correct, yeah. I played in the World Cup 2010, which was in New Zealand.
Correct.
And I was the highest wicket taker for India at that time.
And including, if I'm not mistaken, you got Joe Root.
Yeah, one of the wickets was then Joe Root, Mitchell Marsh as well in Australia.
Okay, Mitch Marsh and Joe Root. Wow.
Yeah, obviously, we never knew them at that time that they'd become such legends of the game right now.
Now when you think back, when you're watching Joe Root or abhi India England की जो series थी, it was hard to get Joe Root out. Did you look at your TV and say, 10 years ago I got this guy out?
I mean, he was a different player back then. Obviously, he was a youngster.
I know.
And it feels nostalgic to see the same batch of cricketers doing really well in their respective fields. Even in my own under-19 India team, we had the likes of KL Rahul, Mayank Agarwal, Surya Kumar Yadav was from my batch, Shardul Thakur. We share the same birth date actually. We used to bowl the new ball for Mumbai, both of us, me and Shardul Thakur.
Wow.
We've grown up since under 13 we've been playing together. So
तो आपने केएल राहुल को फ़ोन करके गुड लक बोला वर्ल्ड कप के लिए या नहीं?
जी अभी पर्सनली तो मैं टच में नहीं हूँ केएल राहुल से. मैं सूर्या कुमार यादव से टच में हूँ. उनसे बात होती है मेरी कभी-कभी. शार्दुल ठाकुर से बात होती है कभी-कभी. So few of them are good friends. मैं जिनसे टच में हूँ.
Awesome.
But yeah, it feels good to see them do well.
Yeah, I hope Shardul gets a chance in the next game against New Zealand on Sunday. उम्मीद करते हैं.
Yep.
So, you were the captain of the side that played Papua New Guinea recently, जिसमें जसकरण मल्होत्रा ने 173 रन बनाए with 6 sixes in an over.
Yes, correct. मैं सामने बैटिंग कर रहा था उसके.
I know, you were on the non-striker end, right?
Yeah, that was the best seat to watch it.
How was that experience to see literally history being created in front of your eyes?
It was pleasantly surprising actually. हमने सोचा नहीं था. हम सोच तो वही रहे थे कि last over में I spoke to him कि let's try and get to 250. 2-3 6 आ जाएंगे. We'll try and run hard between wickets. तो उसने first ball में 1 6 मार दिया. मैंने बोला चलो 1 6 आ गया अच्छा है. दूसरा मारा फिर तीसरा मारा. फिर हमें लगा कि हाँ जी कुछ तो हो सकता है स्पेशल. और फिर मारते गया. तो that was really special actually.
And I think he hit 16 sixes in that innings of 173.
Yep.
Wow, that's unbelievable. So your cricket journey, and then you obviously when you became captain of the US national team, what was that feeling like?
Captaincy I have been doing basically since the last 2 years. 2018 I made my debut for USA. When I basically satisfied the eligibility criteria. So I came to US in 2015 to do my post-graduation in computer science.
Yeah.
And I had no clue that I'll be playing cricket here at all. So I'd basically come just to pursue my education and pleasantly surprised to basically see the scale at which local cricket is being played in some of the pockets of the country. And after I got a job in the Bay Area at Oracle, I started playing club cricket and then gradually got to know people. I started traveling every weekend in different pockets.
I know you were traveling to LA on Friday night, playing Saturday, coming back to Bay and playing Sunday in the Bay. That must have taken a toll.
Absolutely, yeah. At that time, LA was one location which had like proper turf wickets to play on.
Right.
And Bay Area, right now, they've built few quality turfs, but at that time they didn't have turf wickets. So it was important for me to practice in LA. So we used to drive there. It's a 6-hour drive, as you know.
Of course.
So, I mean, yeah, it used to be fun. Obviously, it used to take its toll, but we used to work and leave on Friday afternoon, play on Saturday, drive back, play Sunday in the Bay Area and stuff like that.
See, that truly shows your passion. If you have the passion, you'll make the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, talking about US cricket, how do you see the future of US when it comes to cricket? I know there are lots of tournaments that you guys go and play in throughout the world. Is it getting better? Do you see a future that one day, you may be playing the World Cup as a US team?
Absolutely. I mean, we are currently in the 50-over format. We're currently on road to playing the qualifiers for the 2023 World Cup.
Correct.
And we are on track. Like if we consistently keep doing well, we have a realistic chance of getting there. If you look at the composition of the team as well, it's quite balanced. We have players from different backgrounds, like I think the most diverse of any other country that you can see here. Like players who learned their cricket in different parts of the globe, as well as there is a lot of crop of upcoming youngsters right now who have strong potential to do well. At the same time, we are also seeing exponential development in local cricket. If you would have looked at the recently concluded minor league that happened right now, and it was a real successful tournament, like 207 matches, 27 teams over 10 weeks across the country. We saw great talent on display. At the same time, there are guys who've come as professionals who are mentoring the youth. The youth have been raising their bar and performing. Women's cricket is doing really well. They just qualified for the Women's World Cup. So that's another feather in our cap as well.
What about the coaching at a national level? Are they hiring the right coaches to develop cricketers, or is it pretty much left on individual families to do whatever coaching they want to do and then try for the team?
I think there's lots of options here, lots of professionals, lots of professional coaches are there. There's a lot of work being put in by both the organization as well as individual private people in their own capacity.
Yeah.
So there are lots of passionate people across the country who are trying to help out.
Yeah, and I know coaches are traveling. A few years ago, I met Alvin Kalicharan, who was coaching, and then before
he's in
that,
North Carolina, right?
Yeah, and before that, I'd met Larry Gomes, both West Indians, who'd been coaching kids here. So I think having access to markets like the West Indies and then having such a diverse population here with Indians and Pakistanis and New Zealanders and British people, I think that probably helps as well.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.